First of all, I wish to convey my ambassador regret for not being able to participate in this event. And he asked me to send this first regard for you. Taking this virtual opportunity, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to Mr. Suchiko Kasegawa, Director, Soto Peace Building Center, and his Professor, Soto University of Japan, United Nations Volunteer Program, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Japan, and the Parliamentary Committee of the Diet of Japan for World Federalism for joining, organizing the 30-year anniversary event and cultural performance commemorating the death of former United Nations volunteer Nakata Ashihito. I am certainly pleased and honored to be invited to deliver this complimentary remark to the 30-year anniversary event and cultural performance commemorating the death of former United Nations volunteer Nakata Ashihito. As in our memory, Mr. Nakata, then 25, United Nations volunteer working at the district electoral supervisor with the United Nations traditional authority in Cambodia, that can call it in short contact, was killed in tragic ambushed along with his command battle in the Kampong Thom province on 8 April 1993. Asu was one of the 475 United Nations volunteer district electoral supervisor deployed in Cambodia with contact in 1992. On behalf of the Royal Government of Cambodia, I would like to express our profound respect for the spirit of the late Mr. Ashihito, who lost his life while fulfilling his highest duty, and pride and pay tribute to his soul, who sacrificed his life for the cause of peace in Cambodia, serving in the United Nations volunteer operation and working in the area of the general election. May his soul rest in peace forever, and he will be remembered for all the West region, all my sympathy. I wish to note with appreciation that since the early 1990s, Japan has actively contributed to Cambodia peace process and support its national conciliation, reconstruction, and social economic development. On behalf of the Royal Government of Cambodia, we would like to express our gratitude for Japan's contribution to contact with result in the sacrifice of the two Japan national, the late police superintendent Haruyuki Takata, the civilian people of civilian police officer for the United Nations Traditional Authority in Cambodia, and the late Ashihito Nakata, United Nations volunteer who lost their life in the United Nations peacekeeping operation in Cambodia from 1992 to 1993, and highly evaluate the current close cooperative relation between the two countries. The Cambodian people will never forget the great assistance the people and government of Japan gave to Cambodia, including the sacrifice of the living of those two Japanese citizens. In addition, it is well known with recognizing the important role of Mr. Yasushi Akashi as the special representative of the Secretary General of the United Nations to oversee the contact mission from 1992 and to 1993. It was historic and pivotal moment in Cambodia its modern history as contact make a significant contribution to the peace process, peacekeeping and peace building in the country with their monitoring of the ceasefire, the cessation for the foreign military act and the withdrawal of foreign force from Cambodia. It helped the way for Cambodia to rebuild itself from the tragic war which lasted for the nearly 3 decades. I am also delighted to extend my sincere appreciation to the Japan Self-Defense Force for its contribution to the peace building and peacekeeping process in Cambodia, and especially to the government and people of Japan for their great support to help Cambodia in its rehabilitation and reconstruction effort in post-contact period and in the full comprehensive development of the country which has lasted till now. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, I highly acknowledge that in the area of the UN peacekeeping operation, Japan has provided training to build capacity of the Cambodian peacekeeper with the aim of upgrading their skill to become a more professional, knowledgeable, and competent peacekeeping force at their the United Nations. Japan's assistance in Cambodia is well known for its assistance in engineering work, especially in construction of infrastructure with road, irrigation, and humanitarian mining. Thanks in part to Japan's assistance, Cambodia has become a country capable for dispatching its first demining force to Sudan. Since it has signed the Confidence of the United Nations to expand its force and expertise to other missions in Africa, Europe, and the Middle East, where its courage and professionalism has earned them the dignity and the respect of the international stage. Since 2006, Cambodia has dispatched a total of 8,951 peacekeepers, including 692 women to the 11 United Nations peacekeeping mission in 9 countries, including Sudan, South Sudan, Chad, Lebanon, Syria, Mali, Central Africa Republic, Cyprus, and Yemen. Currently, as of February 2023, there are 872 Cambodian troops deployed in service, including 141 women are serving in Sudan, Lebanon, Central Africa Republic, and Mali. According to the recently United Nations ranking system, the employment of Cambodia contingent ranked number 28 among 122 contributing countries to the United Nations peacekeeping operation, and ranked among number 3 of the ASEAN countries. They are proud moment for my country, Cambodia, which used to be a recipient of the United Nations peacekeeping operation. Last but not least, I wish this event great success with a faithful outcome. Thank you very much.